Welcome to Stoic Allegory. Today we embark on a journey to uncover the profound teachings of Stoicism, a philosophy that has guided individuals towards inner peace and resilience for centuries. Here are 10 key lessons from Stoicism to keep calm. Finding calm through control, a Stoic approach. Life throws us curveballs. Traffic jams, rude colleagues, unexpected bills, these external factors can easily disrupt our inner peace. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, offers a powerful tool to navigate these challenges. Focusing on what you can control. Stoics believed in a clear distinction between internal and external forces. Internally, we control our thoughts, emotions, and actions. Externally, everything else, people, events, circumstances, lies beyond our direct influence. The key to calmness, according to Stoicism, lies in accepting this dichotomy. We can't control the weather, but we can control how we react to it. Instead of fuming about a traffic jam, we can choose to practice patience or listen to an audiobook. This shift in focus empowers us. Here's how Stoicism's focus on what you can control principle translates into practical steps. Challenge your perceptions. Our emotions are often fueled by distorted thoughts. Traffic might seem like a personal attack, but it's just a situation. Stoics advocated for using logic to challenge these negative interpretations. Practice self-discipline. We can control our actions more than we realize. Instead of succumbing to anger, we can choose to respond calmly. This takes practice, but with conscious effort, we can cultivate a more measured response. Focus on your sphere of influence. While we can't control everything, we can influence some aspects of our environment. Maybe you can't control a coworker's negativity, but you can choose to limit interactions or respond with empathy. Practice gratitude. Focusing on the good things in your life, even amidst challenges, shifts your perspective. Taking time to appreciate what you can control fosters a sense of contentment. Stoicism is not about suppressing emotions. It's about acknowledging them and choosing how you react. Here are some additional practices to help you internalize this principle. Daily Stoic reflections. Take some quiet time each day to reflect on what you can control and what you can't. This mental exercise strengthens your focus and acceptance. Visualization. Imagine yourself in potentially stressful situations and visualize your desired calm response. This mental rehearsal helps build resilience. Memento mori. This Latin phrase translates to remember, you must die. While seemingly morbid, it serves as a reminder of life's impermanence, prompting us to focus on what truly matters, living virtuously within our control. Focusing on what you can control is not about ignoring problems. It's about approaching them with a clear mind and a sense of agency. By accepting the limitations of external forces, you free up your energy to tackle what you can influence, leading to a calmer and more empowered life. The tranquility of acceptance, a Stoic approach to inner peace. Life is an unpredictable journey. Unexpected detours, unforeseen storms, and unwanted baggage can all disrupt our desire for peace and serenity. Stoicism, a philosophy with roots in ancient Greece, offers a powerful tool to navigate these choppy waters. The practice of acceptance. Stoics believe that happiness hinges on accepting what is beyond our control. They categorize the world into two spheres, the internal and the external. The internal sphere encompasses our thoughts, emotions, and judgments, things we can influence. The external sphere contains everything else, weather, traffic jams, other people's actions, factors entirely outside our direct control. Struggle and frustration arise when we try to control the uncontrollable. Imagine white-knuckling a steering wheel on a bumpy road. The effort is futile and tension-inducing. Acceptance, on the other hand, is like releasing that grip. It doesn't mean passive resignation. It's a conscious acknowledgement of reality. We accept the rain without denying the need for an umbrella. Here's how Stoicism's practice acceptance principle translates into practical steps. Differentiate between what you can and can't control. The first step is recognizing the boundaries. Is a flat tire something you can control with your current resources? No. Can you control your reaction by staying calm and focusing on solutions? Yes. This distinction empowers you to direct your energy towards productive actions. Detach from unrealistic expectations. We often create unrealistic expectations for ourselves and the world around us. Traffic will flow smoothly, people will be pleasant, and life will unfold according to our plans. These expectations are fragile and destined to be broken, leading to disappointment. By accepting life's inherent uncertainty, we lessen the blow of unexpected events. Embrace the power of what is. Stoics use the phrase amor fati, love of fate. It doesn't imply a passive acceptance of misfortune. It's about recognizing the present moment as the only reality we can truly influence. By embracing what is, we free ourselves from the emotional turmoil of wishing for things to be different. Focus on the present moment. Dwelling on the past or worrying about the future are exercises in futility. Acceptance encourages us to focus on the present moment, where our actions and choices reside. This allows us to respond to situations as they unfold, rather than being overwhelmed by what has happened or might happen. Practicing acceptance doesn't make negative events disappear, but it changes how we respond to them. Here are some additional practices to help you cultivate acceptance. Stoic journaling. Write down stressful situations and identify the elements within and outside your control. This helps you separate the controllable from the uncontrollable and fosters acceptance of the latter. Gratitude exercises. Focus on the positive aspects of your life, even amidst challenges. Appreciating what you have cultivates acceptance and reduces the negative emotional impact of uncontrollable events. Meditation. Meditation helps develop mindfulness, the ability to observe your thoughts and emotions without judgment. By becoming aware of your internal reactions, you can choose to accept them rather than being controlled by them. Practicing acceptance is not about giving up. It's about letting go of the futile struggle against the inevitable. This frees your energy to navigate life's challenges with clarity, resilience, and inner peace. Stoicism reminds us that true serenity lies not in changing the world, but in changing ourselves, accepting what is beyond our control, and focusing on what we can influence in the present moment. Finding freedom in flux. Embracing impermanence with Stoicism. Life is a river in constant motion. Friendships change, jobs evolve, and even our bodies are in a state of perpetual renewal. This inherent impermanence can be unsettling, triggering anxieties about loss and the unknown. Stoicism, a philosophy rooted in ancient Greece, offers a powerful antidote: embracing impermanence. Stoics believe that clinging to the illusion of permanence is a recipe for suffering. They distinguish between the internal and external. Our thoughts, emotions, and judgments reside within our control, while everything else, people, situations, and material possessions, are subject to change. By fixating on the impermanent external world, we set ourselves up for disappointment. Embracing impermanence, however, is not about apathy or nihilism. It's about acknowledging reality and cultivating a sense of peace within the flow of life. Here's how Stoicism's embrace impermanence principle translates into practical steps. Recognize the fleeting nature of all things. Everything eventually changes, from seasons to relationships. By recognizing this universal truth, we can detach from the need for things to stay the same. This allows us to appreciate the present moment without clinging to a false sense of security. Focus on what endures. While external things are temporary, our core values and character are enduring. Stoics emphasized virtues like wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. By focusing on cultivating these inner qualities, we build a foundation that remains stable even amidst change. Find beauty in the moment. Impermanence reminds us to savor the present moment. The warmth of the sun on your skin, the laughter of loved ones, the beauty of nature. These fleeting experiences hold immense value when we appreciate them. Practice gratitude for what you have. Focusing on the good things in your life, even if temporary, fosters a sense of contentment. Appreciating a blooming flower, a delicious meal, or a meaningful conversation helps us find joy in the present moment, regardless of its impermanence. Embracing impermanence doesn't make loss or change any easier. However, it allows us to respond with greater resilience and acceptance. Here are some additional practices to help you internalize this principle. Memento mori. This Latin phrase translates to remember, you must die. While seemingly morbid, it serves as a reminder of life's impermanence, prompting us to live fully and appreciate the time we have. Stoic visualization. Imagine yourself losing something you value, a job, a possession, a relationship. Consider how you would react and what qualities you would want to embody in that situation. This mental exercise strengthens your acceptance of impermanence. Stoic journaling. Reflect on the changes you've experienced in your life. Identify the positive aspects that emerged from these transitions. This helps you see impermanence not just as loss, but also as an opportunity for growth. Embracing impermanence is not about giving up on your dreams or goals. It's about letting go of the attachment to specific outcomes. By accepting the ever-changing nature of life, we free ourselves from the fear of loss and cultivate a sense of peace and adaptability. Stoicism reminds us that true happiness lies not in controlling the uncontrollable, but in finding meaning and purpose within the flow of life's ever-changing current. Building an inner fortress. Stoic resilience in the face of adversity. Life throws punches. Job losses, unexpected bills, strained relationships. These challenges can easily knock us off balance. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, offers a powerful tool to navigate these storms. Developing resilience. Stoics believe that true strength lies not in avoiding hardship, but in the ability to bounce back from it. They emphasize the importance of a dichotomy of control. We can control our internal world, thoughts, emotions, and actions, but the external world, events, people, and circumstances, is largely beyond our direct influence. Resilience, then, hinges on focusing on what we can control and developing the inner fortitude to weather external storms. Here's how Stoicism's develop resilience principle translates into practical steps. Challenge negative perceptions. Our thoughts often fuel our emotional reactions. A missed promotion might trigger feelings of inadequacy, but reframing it as an opportunity for growth can significantly alter our response. Stoicism encourages using logic to challenge negative interpretations and cultivate a more objective perspective. Practice self-discipline. Building resilience requires emotional control. Instead of succumbing to anger after a setback, we can choose to respond calmly and rationally. This takes practice, but with conscious effort, we can cultivate a more measured response in the face of adversity. Embrace adversity as a teacher. Challenges, while unpleasant, can be valuable learning experiences. A job loss might push you towards a more fulfilling career path, or a broken relationship might teach you important lessons about communication. By seeking the lessons within hardship, we can turn setbacks into stepping stones. Focus on what you can control. Dwelling on the negative aspects of a situation only weakens your resolve. Stoicism encourages focusing on the elements within your control, your effort, attitude, and perspective. By directing your energy towards what you can influence, you empower yourself to navigate the challenge. Developing resilience doesn't mean becoming emotionless. It's about acknowledging your emotions and choosing how you react. Here are some additional practices to help you cultivate resilience. Stoic journaling. After facing a setback, reflect on the situation in your journal. Identify what was within and outside your control. This process helps you learn from the experience and develop a stronger response for the future. Visualization exercises. Imagine yourself encountering a potential future challenge. Visualize yourself responding calmly and effectively. This mental rehearsal strengthens your resilience and builds confidence in your ability to handle adversity. Memento mori. This Latin phrase translates to remember, you must die. While seemingly morbid, it serves as a reminder of life's impermanence. By acknowledging our mortality, we gain perspective on our challenges and are motivated to make the most of the time we have, fostering resilience in the face of adversity. Developing resilience is not about waiting for the next bad thing to happen. It's about building a strong inner foundation that allows you to weather any storm. By focusing on your control, reframing setbacks, and learning from challenges, you cultivate a sense of empowerment and inner strength. Stoicism reminds us that true resilience lies not in avoiding hardship, but in rising above it, emerging stronger and more prepared for whatever life throws your way. Finding clarity within. The power of Stoic self-reflection. Life can be a whirlwind. We rush from one task to the next, often on autopilot, neglecting the inner world that shapes our experiences. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy known for its emphasis on reason and virtue, offers a powerful tool for navigating life's complexities: self-reflection. Stoics believe that true wisdom begins with understanding ourselves. They viewed our thoughts, emotions, and judgments as the foundation of our actions and reactions. By examining these internal processes, we gain clarity and control over our responses to the external world. Self-reflection is not about dwelling on past mistakes or indulging in self-criticism. It's about cultivating a mindful awareness of our inner workings and using that awareness to cultivate a more virtuous and peaceful existence. Here's how Stoicism's practice self-reflection principle translates into practical steps. Schedule time for reflection. Just as we schedule appointments for external tasks, dedicate time for introspection. This could be a quiet morning meditation, a reflective journaling session before bed, or a mindful walk in nature. Regular self-reflection allows for consistent observation and growth. Identify your triggers. Certain situations or people might consistently trigger negative emotions. Through self-reflection, you can identify these triggers and understand the underlying thoughts or beliefs causing them. This awareness empowers you to choose a more conscious response in the future. Examine your judgments. Our judgments about people and situations influence our emotions and actions. Self-reflection encourages questioning these judgments. Are they based on logic or distorted perceptions? By examining the root of our judgments, we can make more objective and compassionate choices. Consider your values. Living a life of purpose starts with understanding what truly matters to you. Self-reflection allows you to identify your core values, e.g., honesty, compassion, justice. By aligning your actions with these values, you cultivate a sense of integrity and inner peace, regardless of external circumstances. Self-reflection doesn't magically remove negative emotions. It allows you to acknowledge them and choose how you react. Here are some additional practices to help you cultivate self-reflection. Stoic journaling. Journaling provides a safe space to explore your thoughts and emotions without judgment. By writing about your experiences and reactions, you gain valuable insights into your inner workings. The Stoic Daily Review, borrowed from Roman Stoic Emperor Marcus Aurelius, this practice involves reflecting on your day before sleep. Consider your actions, reactions, and interactions. Identify areas for improvement and commit to doing better tomorrow. Gratitude exercises. Focusing on the positive aspects of your life, even during challenging times, shifts your perspective. Gratitude exercises, like listing things you're grateful for each day, can be a powerful tool for self-reflection, fostering positivity and motivation. Practicing self-reflection is not about achieving perfection. It's about cultivating a sense of self-awareness and a commitment to continuous growth. By regularly examining your thoughts, emotions, and judgments, you gain a deeper understanding of yourself and the power to respond to life's challenges with greater wisdom, virtue, and inner peace. Stoicism reminds us that true wisdom begins not by looking outward, but by looking inward. Through self-reflection, we cultivate the clarity and understanding necessary to navigate life's journey with grace and purpose. Building a virtuous compass, cultivating inner strength with Stoicism. Life's challenges can easily pull us off course. Stressful situations, difficult people, and internal struggles can tempt us to react impulsively or compromise our values. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, offers a powerful path towards inner strength and resilience. Cultivating virtue. Stoics believe that true happiness hinges on living virtuously. They identified cardinal virtues, wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance, as fundamental to a meaningful life. Cultivating these virtues equips us with the inner strength to navigate life's complexities with integrity and purpose. Here's how Stoicism's Cultivate Virtue principle translates into practical steps. Understand the virtues. Each cardinal virtue offers guidance for navigating life's challenges. Wisdom encourages us to think critically, seek knowledge, and make sound decisions. Justice promotes fairness, respect for others' rights, and acting with integrity. Courage empowers us to face challenges bravely, stand up for what's right, and overcome fear. Temperance fosters self-control, moderation, and the ability to manage desires. By understanding the essence of each virtue, we can strive to integrate them into our daily actions and choices. Practice daily virtues. Virtue cultivation isn't a one-time event. It's a continuous practice. Seek opportunities to exercise the virtues in everyday life. This could involve showing compassion to a colleague, speaking honestly even when it's difficult, or resisting the urge to indulge in unhealthy habits. Reflect on your actions. Self-reflection is key to cultivating virtue. After interacting with others or facing a challenging situation, take time to consider your choices. Did you act with wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance? Honest self-evaluation allows you to identify areas for improvement and grow in virtue. Learn from role models. Look to historical figures or individuals in your life who embody the virtues you admire. Study their stories and actions to gain inspiration and practical guidance on integrating these virtues into your own life. Cultivating virtue doesn't mean becoming a perfect saint. It's about striving to be the best version of yourself. Here are some additional practices to help you cultivate virtue. Stoic journaling. Use journaling to explore situations where you struggle to act virtuously. Analyze your motivations and identify opportunities to act with greater wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance next time. Virtue affirmations. Develop daily affirmations that remind you of the virtues you want to cultivate. For example, I will approach this situation with courage and honesty, or I will treat everyone with respect and fairness today. Repeating these affirmations reinforces your commitment to virtue. Stoic visualization. Imagine yourself encountering a situation that might challenge your virtue. Visualize yourself acting with wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. This mental rehearsal strengthens your resolve to act virtuously in real-life scenarios. Cultivating virtue is not about external validation. It's about building inner strength and integrity. By prioritizing these cardinal virtues, you create a moral compass that guides you through life's storms and helps you live a life of meaning and purpose. Stoicism reminds us that true fulfillment lies not in material possessions or external achievements, but in the cultivation of a virtuous character, allowing us to navigate life with purpose, resilience, and inner peace. Finding inner balance. Stoicism's guide to maintaining equanimity. Life throws curveballs, unexpected bills, difficult colleagues, a missed train. These disruptions can easily upset our inner equilibrium, leaving us feeling frustrated and flustered. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, offers a powerful tool to navigate these choppy waters, maintaining equanimity. Stoics believed in a clear distinction between internal and external forces. Internally, we control our thoughts, emotions, and reactions. Externally, everything else, people, events, and circumstances, lies beyond our direct influence. Equanimity, according to Stoicism, lies in accepting this dichotomy and responding to the external world with a sense of inner calm and composure. Here's how Stoicism's maintain equanimity principle translates into practical steps. Detach from unrealistic expectations. We often create unrealistic expectations for ourselves and the world around us. Traffic will flow smoothly, everyone will be pleasant, and life will unfold according to our plans. These expectations are fragile and destined to be broken, leading to disappointment. By detaching from these fantasies and embracing the inherent uncertainties of life, we lessen the blow of unexpected events. Focus on your sphere of influence. While we can't control everything, we can influence some aspects of our environment. Maybe you can't control a coworker's negativity, but you can choose to limit interactions or respond with empathy. By focusing on the areas where we have influence, we avoid wasting energy on the uncontrollable and empower ourselves to navigate challenges constructively. Practice gratitude for what you have. Focusing on the good things in your life, even amidst challenges, shifts your perspective and promotes a sense of contentment. Taking time to appreciate the positive aspects that are within your control, like your health, supportive relationships, or even a beautiful sunset, fosters inner peace and resilience. Maintaining equanimity doesn't mean suppressing emotions. It's about acknowledging them and choosing how you react. Here are some additional practices to help you cultivate equanimity. Stoic journaling. Take some quiet time each day to reflect on situations that disrupted your sense of calm. Identify the external factors at play and acknowledge how your internal interpretations of them contributed to your reaction. This process helps you detach from external factors and focus on managing your own internal responses. Visualization exercises. Imagine yourself in potentially stressful situations. Visualize yourself responding calmly and rationally, focusing on what you can control and detaching from external factors. This mental rehearsal strengthens your equanimity and builds emotional resilience. Memento mori. This Latin phrase translates to remember, you must die. While seemingly morbid, it serves as a reminder of life's impermanence. By acknowledging our mortality, we gain perspective on the trivialities that might otherwise disrupt our equanimity. Maintaining equanimity is not about becoming emotionless. It's about cultivating a sense of inner peace that allows you to navigate life's challenges with composure and reason. By focusing on what you can control, detaching from unrealistic expectations, and practicing gratitude, you develop a mental fortitude that allows you to weather life's storms with grace and resilience. Stoicism reminds us that true happiness lies not in controlling the uncontrollable, but in cultivating an inner strength that allows you to respond to life's circumstances with equanimity and virtue. Finding tranquility now. Stoicism's guide to living in the present moment. Life often feels like a whirlwind. We rush from one task to the next, dwelling on past regrets or worrying about uncertain futures. This constant state of mental time travel can rob us of the present moment, the only time we truly have control over. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, offers a powerful tool for finding peace amidst the chaos, living in the present moment. Stoics believe that true fulfillment lies in focusing on the now. They distinguish between the internal and external. Our thoughts, emotions, and actions reside within our control, while everything else, events, people, and circumstances, exists outside our direct influence. By fixating on the past or future, which are ultimately beyond our control, we allow them to steal our present joy. Living in the present moment, according to Stoicism, isn't about ignoring the past or future altogether. It's about acknowledging them without getting caught up in their emotional pull. Here's how Stoicism's live in the present moment principle translates into practical steps. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is about cultivating awareness of your current thoughts and feelings without judgment. This allows you to experience the present moment fully, appreciating the sights, sounds, smells, and sensations that surround you. Meditation and deep breathing exercises are excellent tools for developing mindfulness. Focus on your senses. Instead of dwelling on mental chatter, engage your senses. Savor the taste of your food, feel the warmth of the sun on your skin, or listen attentively to the sounds around you. Grounding yourself in the present sensory experience helps you detach from worries about the past or future. Embrace the imperfect now. The present moment isn't always sunshine and rainbows. Stoicism encourages accepting the imperfections of the present. A traffic jam might disrupt your schedule, but focusing on the frustration only prolongs your suffering. Instead, accept the situation and focus on what you can control, your thoughts and reactions. Practice gratitude for what's present. Focusing on the good things in your life, no matter how small, fosters a sense of contentment. Taking time to appreciate a delicious meal, a meaningful conversation, or even a comfortable chair helps you find joy in the present moment. Living in the present moment doesn't mean ignoring responsibilities or future goals. It's about approaching them with a clear and focused mind. Here are some additional practices to help you cultivate present moment awareness. Stoic journaling. After engaging in an activity that requires your full presence, e.g., savoring a meal, spending time in nature, write about your experience. Focus on the details you noticed and how it helped you stay present in the moment. The Daily Stoic Review. Borrowed from Roman Stoic Emperor Marcus Aurelius, this practice involves reflecting on your day before sleep. Consider the moments where your mind wandered to the past or future. Identify triggers and commit to staying more present the following day. Memento mori. This Latin phrase translates to remember, you must die. While seemingly morbid, it serves as a reminder of life's impermanence. By acknowledging our mortality, we are motivated to make the most of the present moment, the only time we can truly be certain of. living in the present moment is not about achieving a permanent state of bliss. It's about cultivating a mindful awareness that allows you to experience the richness and complexity of each moment as it unfolds. By focusing on what is happening right now, you free yourself from unnecessary anxieties and find a sense of peace and purpose within the present reality. Stoicism reminds us that true happiness lies not in external circumstances, but in learning to savor the present moment, the only place where life truly happens. Finding serenity through appreciation. Stoic gratitude for a calmer mind. Life can be a relentless pursuit of more. More possessions, more achievements, more validation. This constant striving often leaves us feeling empty and dissatisfied. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, offers a powerful antidote, the practice of gratitude. By cultivating an attitude of gratefulness, we shift our focus from what we lack to the abundance already present in our lives, fostering inner peace and resilience. Stoics believe that happiness hinges on appreciating the good things within our control, our thoughts, emotions, and reactions. While external events and circumstances are beyond our direct influence, our perception of them shapes our experience. Gratitude helps us cultivate a positive lens, amplifying the good and allowing us to navigate challenges with greater equanimity. Here's how Stoicism's practice gratitude principle translates into practical steps. Shift your focus. Our minds naturally gravitate towards negativity. We dwell on mistakes, resent past slights, and worry about future uncertainties. Gratitude exercises counter this negativity bias. Take time each day to list the things you're grateful for, big or small. Your health, supportive relationships, a beautiful sunrise. Appreciate the ordinary. We often take the everyday blessings for granted. Stoicism encourages appreciating the seemingly mundane. A comfortable bed, clean water, the ability to move your body. Recognizing the value in these ordinary things fosters a deeper sense of contentment. Express gratitude. Gratitude isn't just a feeling, it's an action. Verbally express your appreciation to loved ones, write thank you notes, or simply offer a smile to a stranger. Expressing gratitude reinforces the positive emotions associated with it and strengthens the neural pathways for appreciation. Practice gratitude even during challenges. Life throws curveballs. Gratitude, however, isn't about ignoring difficulties. It's about acknowledging them while also recognizing the good things still present. You might be facing a job loss, but be grateful for the skills you've gained and the support of your loved ones. Practicing gratitude doesn't magically erase problems. It changes how we respond to them. Here are some additional practices to cultivate a grateful heart. Stoic journaling. Maintain a gratitude journal. Each day, list 3 things you're grateful for, along with a brief explanation of why. Reflecting on these entries over time reinforces your appreciation for the good in your life. The gratitude walk. Take a walk in nature, focusing on all the things you appreciate: the sound of birdsong, the warmth of the sun, the vibrant colors around you. This mindful practice strengthens your connection to the present moment and cultivates an attitude of thankfulness. Memento mori. This Latin phrase translates to remember, you must die. While seemingly morbid, it serves as a reminder of life's impermanence. By acknowledging our mortality, we gain perspective on what truly matters and are motivated to appreciate the precious time and experiences we have. Practicing gratitude is not about blind optimism. It's about recognizing the reality of both challenges and blessings and choosing to focus on the latter. By cultivating a grateful heart, you cultivate a sense of inner peace, resilience in the face of hardship, and the ability to find joy in the simple abundance of life. Stoicism reminds us that true happiness lies not in external circumstances, but in cultivating a grateful heart that finds value in the present moment, regardless of what life throws our way. Standing tall in the face of fear. Stoic courage for inner strength. Fear is a primal emotion. It can paralyze us, preventing us from taking risks, pursuing dreams, or even confronting everyday challenges. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy focused on reason and virtue, offers a powerful tool for navigating these anxieties. Facing fears courageously. Stoics believe that true courage isn't about the absence of fear, but about acting in accordance with reason and virtue even in the face of it. They distinguish between the internal and external. Our thoughts, emotions, and judgments reside within our control, while external events and circumstances, like the source of our fear, are largely beyond our influence. Stoic courage empowers us to control our internal reactions, allowing us to navigate fear with clarity and decisiveness. Here's how Stoicism's face fears courageously principle translates into practical steps. Identify your fears. The first step towards overcoming fear is understanding its nature. Journal about situations that trigger anxiety, then analyze the specific fears associated with them. Is it public speaking, the fear of failure, or something else? By pinpointing the source of your fear, you can develop a plan to address it. Challenge negative beliefs. Fear often stems from distorted perceptions. You might be worried about a public speech because you believe everyone will judge you harshly. Challenge these negative thoughts with logic. Most people are focused on their own anxieties, not yours. By reframing your beliefs, you lessen the fear's power. Focus on what you can control. We often waste energy worrying about things outside our control, the outcome of a presentation, the reaction of others. Stoicism encourages focusing on what you can control: your preparation, your attitude, and your response to the situation. This empowers you to approach the challenge with confidence. Develop a what-if mentality. Instead of dwelling on worst-case scenarios, consider the possible positive outcomes. Even if the presentation doesn't go perfectly, you might gain valuable experience or connect with the audience on a personal level. This shift in perspective reduces fear and motivates action. Facing fears courageously doesn't mean becoming fearless. It means acknowledging your fear and choosing to act despite it. Here are some additional practices to cultivate courage. Exposure therapy. Gradually expose yourself to your fears in a safe environment. If you have a fear of public speaking, start by presenting to a small group of friends or family. As you gain confidence, gradually increase the scale of your presentations. Visualization exercises. Imagine yourself in situations that trigger fear. Visualize yourself responding calmly and confidently. This mental rehearsal strengthens your courage and builds emotional resilience. Stoic role models. Seek inspiration from historical or contemporary figures known for their courage. Study their stories and actions to learn how they faced their fears and lived virtuous lives. Facing fears courageously is not about reckless bravado. It's about acting with reason and virtue, even in the face of uncertainty. By understanding your fears, focusing on what you can control, and developing a positive perspective, you cultivate the inner strength to navigate challenges with courage and resilience. Stoicism reminds us that true courage lies not in the absence of fear, but in the wisdom to act in accordance with our values, regardless of how our hearts are racing.